As I'm sure you know, James May is the slowest man in the entire world. By the time he sets off anywhere, normally his hair has grown another inch. So, plainly, he was the ideal man to try and max the fastest car in the world.
Vlad the Impaler is back. Last year, the mighty Bugatti Veyron starred in our greatest Top Gear challenge ever when it raced an aeroplane across the continent. In that film, Jeremy talked endlessly about the Veyron's ferocious power and its incredible top speed. But because he was on public roads, he had to stick to the speed limit. But today, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to do it. We're going to take the fastest production car in the world up to its top speed. That top speed is 253 miles per hour, much faster than a Formula One car. And when you think that the Veyron has airbags, air conditioning, a stereo, a boot, and all the other stuff F1 cars aren't burdened with, you realise what an incredible machine this is. The Veyron is about pushing the outside of the envelope. It's about doing things that people said just were not possible. This car is a sort of Concorde moment. Getting a car to do 155 miles per hour, frankly, isn't really very difficult. The Veyron needs just a piffling 270 horsepower to reach that speed. But 253? Crikey. The faster you go, the more Mother Nature tries to hold you back. So to do the next 100 miles per hour, the 100 miles per hour that takes you up to 250, needs another 730 horsepower. So what you end up with is a 16-cylinder engine with 4 turbochargers producing 1001 horsepower and a lot of heat. That's why your car has 1 radiator and this car has 10. The engineers really were in uncharted territory with this car. Here's an example. When they wanted to sort out the high-speed aerodynamics, they went to the Sauber F1 team and they said, "Do you mind awfully if we use your wind tunnel?" And they said, "Terribly sorry, but we don't go up to those speeds." In fact, cracking 253 miles per hour caused nightmare after nightmare. But Bugatti insists that this £850,000 car can do it. Mind you, actually testing their bold claim is a bit of a palaver. This is Lessine, Volkswagen's maximum security test track in Germany. When it was built during the Cold War, it was deliberately sited in a no-fly zone near the East German border in order to stop prying eyes from seeing secret prototypes. It has over 60 miles of private track, but the bit we're interested in is the main straight, which is a whopping 5.5 miles long. Although it is technically a flat and level road, if you stand here, you can't actually see the other end, and that's because it's following the curvature of the Earth. But even when you've sorted the venue, you can't just jump in the car and go. This is Germany. There are procedures to go through. I like procedures. You have to insert a special key into a slot by the door. And when you do, the diffuser flaps close, the rear spoiler retracts, and the whole car hunkers down to become as slippery as possible. The telemetry box we're using to record the speed measures in kilometers an hour, so the magic number we're looking for is 407.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm approaching the banking at the top of the circuit. I have to do this at 200 kilometres an hour. That's about 120. Around the banking, look for my acceleration point, then give it the beans down the straight. 200 kilometres an hour, that's 120. Let's get the car settled. Fourth gear, 5,000 revs. Looking for the exit, where I bury it. Here we go.
The climb from 200 to 300 kilometres an hour was over in just 9.4 seconds.
The world, viewers, is a total blur. I'm already doing 330 kilometres going to move that car, doing the maths. Getting up to about 350. Captain Slow is doing 360 kilometres an hour, 370.
That's 230 miles per hour. I was now leaving F1 cars behind.
It's no wonder Michael Schumacher retired. He's slower than me. These sort of speeds, this engine is sucking in as much air in a minute as I breathe in 4 days. Getting close to the maximum, which means the tyres will only last for about 50 minutes. But it's okay, because the fuel runs out in 12 minutes. This is a road car and I'm getting up to 404. 405, come on. Come on, give me one more. 406, come on, I need one more. I'm pretty confident that's as fast as I'm ever going to go in a car. Incredible. That is... It's made my eyes water.
I am impressed, James. Okay. Thing is, though, okay, you know when you take a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, or particularly a Koenigsegg, to its top speed?
No.
No, actually, you wouldn't. But anyway, when you do, they fizz and they buzz, and it feels like all the body panels are peeling away, because you're right on the edge of what's physically and technically possible.
Really? I didn't get any of that with this, to be honest. The only thing I got was at the end of the straight, I had to touch the brake, so you could see the spoiler come up, slow it down. You got to sort of...
And that's it?
Yeah, just...
So it's kind of safe and relaxing, even at 250 miles an hour?
Absolutely, yeah. It's totally undramatic, to be honest. But I would give you a bit of a warning, which is it's a bit disorientating doing that sort of speed, because after I come off the banking, I was slowing down to stop. You know how you get a bit impatient, you think, oh, I'll just open the door. Fortunately, I looked back at the speedo and I was still doing 70.
OK, so we've established that this is faster across Europe than your light aircraft.
Yep.
We've established that it really will do 250 miles an hour, but we've never been able to find out how fast it'll go round our track. Now, the problem is Bugatti are happy for us to have one here. They're happy for you to go and do that, but they won't lend the Stig one. So really, this is an appeal. If you've got a Veyron and you'd like to lend it to us, we are prepared to pay anything up to £30.